Let me share with you the biggest mistakes you can make doing paid advertising. I'm Landry Anka, founder of DigitalExplorers.net. Now, my entire profitable businesses are driven through organic promotions. Yeah, we'll talk about that a little later. I do know paid advertising. I'm very successful at it. In fact, I've earned 7 figures through paid advertising. It's a different ball game, and I want to share with you the biggest mistakes that paid advertisers are making right now, especially if you have a small budget. First of all, you gotta nail your first 5 seconds. Why? Because that's all you got before somebody says skip. The second thing is you have to get to the point right away with exactly who you're talking to, and that's probably going to be a niche audience. That's way more effective than you talking to some general audience out there, hoping that maybe if you throw enough spaghetti on the wall, it'll stick. Now, we used to have a technique called telling my story, and you'd tell about how you were troubled and you were working this job and you hated it and you needed to find this product or services, blah, 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 blah. Nobody cares. You know what they care about? What's my problem that you're going to solve? Nail it. Tell me who you're talking to and talk straight to me. And it's okay if it's a niche market, because I'm going to be actually more interested, because I'm so over all of these general ads telling people how we can make money. Yeah, over it. What if you got on there and told somebody, hey, if you're entrepreneurial and you want to make a lot of money online, I have something for you that only 3% of all online entrepreneurs do. They're successful, and the other 97% are not. Stick with me. I'm going to share those steps with you. They don't care who's telling them. They don't care what my success is. Well, they will later on, right? Because it's relative to who's giving you this information. But right away, what they really want to know is, what's my problem? Who are you talking to? Are you going to solve it? And how are you going to solve it? So the next step is then to say, here's what we're doing that's different. And here's the problem. Educate me. Give me something I can really dig into that sounds different. So usually in my ads, I would say, I'm going to give you the top reasons why online businesses fail, and if you don't do these, you're guaranteed to fail. And I deliver. I tell them the top 3 things. And then I tell them I'm going to go into detail in my webinars. Then I tell them I'm a 7-figure earner and all of my online businesses are profitable with 0 paid ads. Even though I've had successful paid ads in the past, the ones I'm building right now with my own brand, I'm going to share with you as a former investment banker how you can achieve success, and anyone can, with a formula. And it has nothing to do with your past skills, your knowledge, whether you know tech, whether you have a business background, none of it. It's abiding by these rules. And guess what? I bring hope to people that are entrepreneurial, that think that they have to have all these requirements, they have to learn all this stuff, and I tell them they don't. And they don't. Isn't that way more interesting than me sitting talking about how I was an investment banker and I was on private jets and I was working with celebrities, but deep down I wasn't fulfilled, and I realized there was something else out there for me, and you're like, skip. It might be interesting for a few seconds. Now, I just saw a video on Dr. Jill Bolte Taylor. She is a brain doctor. She studies the brain, and she had a stroke. And she experienced something really amazing. She went into a euphoric state because her left brain shut down. So now she's teaching people how the brain works and how you can go into that state of euphoria. So her story is directly related to what she's teaching. In fact, it's very specific. If you're doing that, then I want to hear your story, because it's still talking about my problem and how I can solve my problem. Is this making sense? You don't need a 5-minute video. You need 2 minutes max, and be interesting. Yeah, you can be visual. People actually don't care that much about it, but there is another component that's increasing sales online conversions, and that is the visuals. And it's pretty easy for you to get some pretty visuals to back up what you're saying. It keeps people going because they have a short attention span. I hope this was helpful. Just get to the point. Nail that problem. Talk specifically to that person. Give them something really good to hang on to. And then show them how you're going to help them achieve your goal with your specific solution. And then you got a call to action. You don't have to tell a big old story. Just get them to click. then you can tell them all you want once you get them into that email list or webinar or wherever you're sending them. Give it a try. It works. I have an 85% conversion rate. That's unheard of. But I know what I'm doing, and I utilize organic traffic. We're going to talk about that in future videos. I'll see you there.